Hey guys, Cheesy's back. More Disney's Epic Mickey. And before we move on to the projector screen, we're just going to go around and talk to everyone in Oztown just to see if there are any more quests that we can do now. So, well, nothing interesting really. Quite sad, but nothing interesting. This is Amelia. All the characters look fairly similar, but in the early days of Disney, I think they all used to be that way. So she said that she saw something on top of our house, so we should try and check that out if we can get up here. And we found ourselves a power spark, so that's nice. That could be one less we need to find when we go back to Main Street. You can see we can thin out sections here. It's worth just checking these walls just in case they've got anything hidden here. As I say, we'll continue talking to everyone, see what they've got to say, see what Moody's got to say now he's back over here. Went cave exploring and the cave smelled like flowers. Not supposed to smell like that, are they? Well, some do. Whoops, accidentally landed in a bit of thinner there. What's this guy got to say? Folks keep trying to visit the gag factory only to find it's been out of business for a long time. It's the bright colours that fool them. Thin out as much as you can and I'll make it worth your while. So obviously he thinks that Gag Factory is not supposed to be bright colours, so we'll try and thin it all out, make it look more Gag Factory like. Don't know if you can thin out these as well. Yeah, you can thin out those pillars. So it's just getting first person view, because sometimes it's easier just to look exactly where you want to be aiming rather than trying to mess around with the viewing it like this. Took about 5 buttons before I could find the right one to exit first person view, but there you go. So just thin out as much as possible as we've been asked to do. Keep going round. Don't think there's much left to thin out now, so I think we're almost there. Big chimney, we can get rid of all of that, and there's a power spark inside, so it was worth doing this quest even if it was just for that power spark. How much more can there be? I think we must be most of the way there. Anything around this side? Don't think so. We'll go back and talk to him and see if we've done enough. If he says there's still more, then I'll have to have another look. Actually, I think whoops, that was unintentional. No, he gives me a power spark, so I had done enough. But there is one other thing I think I can do with this gag factory while I'm here, and that is to oh, I don't want to talk to you anymore. Yeah, okay, yep, thank you. I actually just would quite like to get on top of the... Really? Right, well finally we got up here, but yeah, it's this that I want to be thinning out, this little this plank of wood just here. So we thin that out. No, thin that out, and we trigger this little cutscene, and that drops down. Don't think that really achieves anything, but it's a shortcut to get back up. It's much easier to get up that way than it is the way we were doing it before. But I think that's it. I think we've spoken to just about everyone in Oztown now. We've spoken to Clarabelle. We think we've done all the quests available at this stage. So we'll just go and check the houses now, I think. Check the houses to see what everyone's got. Oh, well, they don't want us in there, obviously. What about Clarabelle? No one seems to want to let us into their homes, but I don't think Mickey's particularly well liked at the moment as it goes, so... But we can climb on the roof and we can pick up some e-tickets, that's always nice. Always worth just checking these little platforms they leave for you, just in case they're hiding anything. We'll leave our house pristinely painted, of course. Mickey's just selfish like that. We'll even paint in our garden. Look, there you go. Lovely. So now I think we've taken care of everything in Oztown. We can move on with the projector screen. This one will take us to mickeyjunk. I don't think we actually had a name for this one. But obviously, if the windows open while you're up there, they will knock you off. So just time your jumps carefully. Collecting all the tickets as we go. So now we've got access to Mean Street and the shops that are there. Obviously, we can buy things from there. So we've got to be quick across here because we need to catch the. I think. Oh no. Yeah, we just have to be across there before the machine knocks it down. So we may have missed out on a few e-tickets, but we got the movie reel, which is the important thing. So here we are. Off we go towards mickeyjunk Mountain. I don't know why all of these areas have to put you so far away from where you need to be all the time, but they always seem to. So bunny children aren't something we want to be hanging around. So we need to get over to the crane and ask about getting that to lift us up towards the mountain. So we can just explore this area. If you remember when we back in Oztown, the phone asked us to put in 726 if we could find a phone somewhere in mickeyjunk. So if we come across a phone, then we'll be sure to do that. Got to be quite careful because a lot of these platforms do sink in the thinner pools, particularly those little Mickey discs. So yeah, this is bringing us round. We'll hop up here. Here's some bunny children. Unfortunately, we have to. The only way to get them off you is to spin attack. So it feels cruel, but you can't let them crowd around you. And we've found a phone, so we're gonna try and put in 726, which we failed to do. 726, and there we go. We've restored the phone's connection to mickeyjunk Mountain. So that was nice. One less thing to worry about. We also were asked to find an axe somewhere in mickeyjunk. So if we see that again, we'll pick it up and we'll take it back to Mean Street. That one I'm not quite so confident I know where it is, but we'll search for it, and if we come across it, then all the better. I think I'm in, yeah. TVs. So we have another painting quest, much like the box one for the phone. We need to find the TVs around the area to paint them in. These slow you down, and you just got to get rid of them. There's nothing you can do. The TVs, again, they're fairly difficult to see. There's this one just here. Yeah, I think we found the first one, which is obviously close to the area where we need them. You'd expect one to be there, almost just to show you what they look like. So all we can do really is just explore all the areas and hope to come across a couple of TVs. Not any splatters in the thinner pools that we see, so take care of those easily enough. Keep collecting those e-tickets. So we've got pins and things that we can be buying from shops now. So we want to be collecting those. Oh, whoops! That wasn't standing far enough forward. Thinned back in the thing I just got rid of. But there we go. One more TV. We'll paint the Fantasia poster back in, just so we can see it in its completed state, if there is a completed state. But there's some blocks leading out to what looks like a gremlin here, so we'll go and see what he'll do for us for freeing him. Hopefully he'll find a TV for us. That would be the most helpful thing. Not before we fill up on paint and thinner, but here he is. Gremlin Kip. You can use his special GIF. Oh, crane repair. Well, I wish I'd found him first. I wouldn't have had to worry with those TVs. We've still got one TV to find anyway, so this has still been quicker than finding them all. I was rather lucky that he was a specialist crane repairer. Power the crane, and now we can get up. Opens up the Mickey lunchbox to reveal another projector. So we're doing quite well for ourselves at the moment. We've powered the telephone, we've opened up another projector screen, freed another gremlin, knocking out problems all over the place. No one can stop us. Yeah, I'm not sure where that last TV actually is, if I'm perfectly honest, but when the gremlin's there and that easy to find, why would you worry? So, oops. Got to find our way on top of this crane somehow. Oh no, we just need to find our way up the side of the mountain. So over we go, up the comics, or what look like comics anyway. And here we are, another projector screen. Alpine climbers. They try to make the little Mickey cartoons that he was in relevant to the areas. So obviously alpine climbers, as we're climbing up the side of a mountain. So we'll keep an eye out for that movie reel. And they give us a little boost, so wait for it to come down slowly, up on its back, wait till it gets all the way to the top, just so we can see exactly where we're going, see if the movie reel's off to one side at all, which doesn't appear to be yet. Go past this one, just in case it's hidden away, which again, it doesn't seem so. There's another mountain goat, I presume. As long as it's not underneath here where those e-tickets are, but it doesn't appear to be the movie reel. So we'll just keep them peeled. Might be underneath here. Maybe up there. So we need to find a way up onto that tree branch, really, which I'm imagining will be by getting on the back of the creature we were before. Oh, we made it up from the vulture-looking creature, so that's okay. And up we go, and there's our movie reel. So we're still at 100% for getting every movie reel so far. And we've successfully completed the projector transition. And I think now that we've entered a new area, that's going to be a good place to stop. So we'll have to so we can't paint these things, we need to thin them out to reveal their shell and then hit them from close in. But there we go, just saved up. So yeah, next time we'll be moving on with this area and hopefully catching up with Oswald up this mountain. So I hope you guys will join us for the next part. See you guys then.